Having a spiritual companion wasn't something that was immediately obvious to me for reasons I don't understand. I am an elder and I think I should know better, but it wasn't something that obviously came to me right away, but it's been a tremendous blessing. And so for me, it was, first of all, a little bit out of my comfort zone typically, but it was something that I thought was intriguing and interesting. And I had two things as a result of PD's idea. One was a mission from him, and then the other was permission. I had both of those things now that I didn't really have going into that meeting that I now had. We've all had, I think, ups and downs in life that test your faith. Some of the guys a lot more than me. And so it's been really helpful to hear how people get tested and to see how they come through that, because it's very helpful for somebody else who's listening from the outside. It helps them solidify and develop their own faith. We also have time to learn about each other's lives, and we especially like to hear about things that we struggle with, things that are difficult, things that are disappointing, things that create anxiety in a way that helps us support each other. That's not typical for a lot of men to get together and do that, and I haven't really been part of something like that before, so it's very novel and very enriching for me to have a group like that, which I haven't had before. If I were to advise a person that maybe had some trepidation or some concern about how this might go, I'd say, first of all, don't think about it too much. It's a great idea, and you're going to really like how you feel when you get to the other side. So don't overanalyze it, don't overthink it. Just trust in God. You can always put some guardrails or parameters around how you set this up. It's totally up to you how you do it. There's no one right way to do it. So for example, when you ask someone, you could say, I would like you to be my spiritual companion for 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, whatever. You don't necessarily have to guarantee that you're going to be together forever, and you're not going to that way hurt anybody's feelings if you feel like you'd rather move on, but just you could put some limitations around how this is going to go forward so that maybe you don't have any worries about if it doesn't work out well, you're stuck in a situation that maybe you'd like to change. I would like anybody contemplating a spiritual companion to think about that in the same way, that, okay, maybe the process of defining who you might ask and how it might go is a little daunting or has a little bit of risk, but think about where you're going to be once you've done all that, and I think you're going to be very pleasantly surprised and delighted with what this will do for you, because that's what's happened with me.